In a small town lived a boy named Kenji, who loved gazing at the night sky. Every evening, he would sit by his window, staring at the twinkling stars, lost in thoughts about the endless universe. One full moon night, as Kenji sat in his usual spot, he noticed a particularly bright star beginning to shine even more brilliantly. It moved, slowly descending toward the forest. Did that star just fall? Kenji murmured excitedly. Waiting until his parents were asleep, Kenji sneaked out of the house. And headed toward the forest where the star had fallen. As he entered the woods, he saw a strange light glowing in the dimness. Following the light, he soon found a small door at the base of an ancient tree. Hesitant but curious, Kenji gripped the door handle and slowly pushed it open. What could be inside? Kenji wondered, his heart pounding. Before him lay the infinite expanse of the universe. Kenji stood frozen in amazement, but his curiosity soon took over, and he stepped forward, feeling his body lift gently into the air. Wow, it's really space. Kenji's heart swelled with joy and excitement. As he floated through the cosmos, tiny starry lights began to gather before him. The lights formed into small, cute, star-like beings. Hi, I am Kenji. Who are you? Kenji asked. We are star spirits, protectors of the stars. But something dangerous is happening right now, one of the star spirits replied. Danger? What's going on? Kenji asked, his concern growing. With a sorrowful expression, the star spirit answered, an evil being known as the Shadow King is trying to steal the light of the stars. If he succeeds, the entire universe will be plunged into eternal darkness. That's absolutely unacceptable. I'll fight alongside you, Kenji responded resolutely. Kenji and the star spirits embarked on an adventure to defeat the Shadow King. Their journey led them toward the Dark Palace at the edge of the universe, where the Shadow King was said to dwell. Now, we're passing close to the sun. Be careful of its intense light and heat, one of the star spirits warned. Squinting his eyes, Kenji watched the massive solar flares erupt from the sun. Amazing. Those flames are so huge, it's like they're alive. As they neared the sun, the heat intensified, and sweat began to form on Kenji's forehead. Whoa, it's so hot. But I can't give up now. Suddenly, a massive flare, twisting like a snake, shot toward them. Watch out, Kenji instinctively shouted, but the star spirits quickly created a protective barrier of light. Wow, thanks so much, Kenji exclaimed, both thrilled and relieved by the close call. The spirits reassured him, saying, this is the power of the sun. Let's keep going without fear. Overcoming the sun's fierce heat and light, Kenji and the star spirits successfully passed by the sun. After passing the sun, they arrived at the quiet, dark side of the moon. Unlike the bright side, this area had a cold, eerie atmosphere. So, this is what the far side of the moon is like, so quiet, Kenji whispered. Suddenly, Kenji noticed that all sound had vanished, as if the world had stopped. This is strange. I can't hear anything, it's like time has stopped. One of the star spirits explained, time can come to a standstill here. There's a power hidden on the dark side of the moon that controls time. Let's move slowly and carefully. So, this is what the far side of the moon is like, so quiet, Kenji whispered. Suddenly, Kenji noticed that all sound had vanished, as if the world had stopped. This is strange. I can't hear anything, it's like time has stopped. One of the star spirits explained, time can come to a standstill here. There's a power hidden on the dark side of the moon that controls time. Let's move slowly and carefully. Wow, I can move normally again. What an incredible experience, Kenji said, feeling a mixture of relief and awe as they moved toward their next destination. Beyond the moon, Kenji and the star spirits arrived at an area filled with a cluster of vibrant planets, each glowing in different colors. Vivid green, purple, orange, and blue. Wow, so many colorful planets. Kenji exclaimed, his eyes sparkling. Wow, I can move normally again. What an incredible experience, Kenji said, feeling a mixture of relief and awe as they moved toward their next destination. Beyond the moon, Kenji and the star spirits arrived at an area filled with a cluster of vibrant planets, each glowing in different colors. Vivid blue, green, and purple. Wow, so many colorful planets. Kenji exclaimed, his eyes sparkling. The first planet they visited was wrapped in a blue glow. Its surface was entirely covered with water, and a massive water dragon swam through the waves. "There's such a huge creature." Kenji was amazed, but the dragon had gentle eyes. On this planet, water spirits protect the dragon, which nurtures the energy of the stars, explained one of the star spirits. Next, they arrived on a green glowing planet covered with lush plants. Giant trees and flowers flourished, filling the air with a beautiful fragrance. But as they walked, a massive vine suddenly began to move, trying to untangle Kenji. "Ah, it's going to grab me." Kenji panicked, but the star spirits quickly cast a magical light, calming the vine. The plants on this planet have strong life forces. Don't be afraid, just treat them gently. Lastly, they descended onto a mysterious planet shrouded in purple mist. Strange creatures lived within the fog, staring intently at Kenji. "This place feels so strange." Kenji felt uneasy, but he asked the star spirits about it. "This is the dream planet. It reflects the hearts of those who visit it," explained the star spirits. "If you believe in yourself, the path will surely appear." Gathering his courage, Kenji took a step forward, and as he did, the mist began to clear, revealing the path ahead. "It worked. I can see the path now." Kenji smiled, continuing his adventure. Overcoming numerous trials, they finally reached the Dark Palace. The palace exuded a cold, dark atmosphere, and Kenji felt a bit scared, but he mustered his courage and said, "This ends here. Let's restore the light of the stars." After an intense battle, Kenji raised the sword of light bestowed upon him by the star spirits. "This is the end," he shouted, charging toward the Shadow King. The light from the sword pierced through the Shadow King, who vanished. "We did it. The light of the stars has returned." Kenji rejoiced in their victory. The moment the Shadow King disappeared, the stolen light of the stars was released back into the universe, and the stars began to shine once more. As Kenji once again stepped through the old tree's door, he gently landed on the ground, back in the forest. Above him, the stars twinkled just as they always had. In the morning, Kenji awoke in his bed. Was it really just a dream? Kenji murmured, but in his hand, he held a fragment of a star. Seeing it, Kenji smiled and tucked it into his pocket. "I hope I'll get to see those star spirits again someday," Kenji wished as he welcomed a brand new day.
Thank you for watching.